Hi, it's me again. Here's my new shirt. Yay. Um, so I was gonna wait till after my doctor's appointment, but I just want to uh, post this anyways. I have my doctor's appointment at 6:45 tonight. It's 5:08, and it is November 14th. I thought yesterday was the 14th. Anyway, um, so I was reading those books last night that I got. Jameson Green's Becoming a Visible Man and Max Valerio's Testosterone Files. Really interesting. I had all this stuff I was going to say. I'm just kind of nervous. They both talk about changes, like changes that I wanted, like being less super emotional all the time. I mean, I've been that way for a long time, especially after I got clean and sober, because I was self-medicating, so I wasn't quite, you know, so depressed or whatever I want to say. But anyway, um, yeah, so it was really interesting reading those, and I just wanted to say that I'm slightly nervous how women might treat me. It seems a common thread in those books that the guys say that women, they notice that women are afraid, some women are afraid of them, like when they're walking behind them at night and stuff. And um, I hope that doesn't happen, but I can understand it. But then again, I've looked like a guy for a long time already, so I'm often assumed that I'm a guy anyway. And the other thing I wanted to talk about was that it's going to be really interesting. I realized that I really didn't know that much about how men and women are different. And, I was always one to say, well, we're all the same. I mean, obviously there's some differences, but, we can all be compassionate. We can all be whatever. But there really are differences, I guess. It's most interesting to read about what trans guys write because they have done both sides and they can remember. It's not like they don't forget, being female or having more estrogen. They don't forget that. So it's going to be really interesting to notice the changes with testosterone, but also be able to remember how it was before. So I definitely want to document this. I might try. I've been thinking about it for a long time, writing a book, but we'll see. But I'll at least make videos for myself, if nothing else. But so I can really document it because it's going to be really interesting. And there are some things I read in those books that I had no idea. One of the things they said was that women have a much better sense of smell than men, and that they kind of lost their sense of smell a little bit when they started taking testosterone. And that kind of threw me. I would not like that. I like my sense of smell, which is directly linked to taste, of course. But you know what? There's going to be things you don't know what's going to happen. I've heard feet grow. I've heard it's impossible for feet to grow. I've heard people's had to buy shoes 2, 3 sizes bigger. I've heard people's feet didn't grow at all. I've heard everything you can think of that you've read or heard. It all happens and it all doesn't happen. Depends on who you are. So I guess it's just kind of scary because hopefully tonight I will be getting my first shot. And yeah, it's just a little nerve-wracking because it's a change, and I guess maybe part of it has to do with the fact I'm clean and sober, because I'm not saying hormones are a drug, but obviously they are a chemical that you're putting in your body that's different. It's going to make you feel different. And so, it's slightly, it's just a little bit interesting for someone who has not taken chemicals. But on the other hand, I do take antidepressants. I have for, I don't know, 25, 30 years. So 25 years about. And whatever. So I guess I'm just voicing out loud that I'm kind of nervous and I just want it to go well, and I really do want to get my shot tonight, and I'll be a little bit angry if I can't get it tonight, but I have to expect that the doctor might make me wait. But anyway, I had all this stuff that I thought of that I was going to say today, and now it's kind of slipping my mind a little bit. But those books were on my mind. I mean, I was up till like 4:30 in the morning reading, which I shouldn't do that. I'm really tired, but so yeah, we'll see what happens. And I just yeah. So I guess I'll just make another little video when I get home, or maybe I won't. If I get the shot, I will. I'll come back and talk about it. If not, I'll probably wait. I'll try to wait until I do get the prescription or whatever. But just reporting on my dog a little bit. My dog has cancer, and she'd been doing really well. Sort of Sunday afternoon, Monday, Tuesday. Today she was a little slower. We did go walk by the beach, but she laid down a couple times, and she's kind of, I guess she's going to have good days and bad days, and I just hope. I guess part of my worries are I just hope this is the right time for me to be doing this when my dog is sick, because, I just want to be there for her fully. But I also don't want to cry every day about it and upset her, and, she can feel it, and I am super emotional. It's kind of embarrassing, but I cry a lot, and I'm a little worried. That's what I was going to talk about. I'm a little concerned about how my feelings are going to change, or how I'm going to let out my feelings, because I've read over and over that it absolutely does change. Men and women are different, and I have a new respect for men, actually. I just, obviously there's a continuum of, a lot of men are super sensitive and a lot aren't. Same with women, actually. But I just want to make sure that I've read that sometimes the feelings of sadness or whatever kind of turn into anger or frustration because it's hard to figure out how to express it. And all I'm going to try to do, I think, is try to talk to people and try to channel that into working out or walking a lot, riding my bike, whatever, which is what I've read before too, that instead of like laying in bed all day and crying or whatever, which I've done before, when I'm depressed, that instead it seems to be a common thread that trans men, and thus men in general, don't tend to do that. They tend to go out and like walk it off, or maybe smoke cigarettes, which I don't do anymore, but just sort of go take some kind of physical action that will release the feelings. So that's going to be interesting. But anyway, I count on my friends to help me out in this process. It's going to be weird for them. I hope it's not too weird. I hope they can support me and just sort of, if they feel weird, or even if they don't like it, they should talk to me about it, So anyway, thanks for listening. Let's see what happens. Bye-bye. Peace.